Namaskar, this is Tabassum Maranjo, and welcome to the Samavesh podcast, a grassroots perspective of inclusive philanthropy in India. To know more about this podcast, please refer to the link in the description of the video. We feature on our podcast today Bhumi Jeevdaya Sambardhan Trust, an animal and bird treatment center located in Turbe, Navi Mumbai. Love and compassion for the voiceless creatures of God led to the formation of this center in 2014 with support and encouragement from a few friends and like minded well wishers. It started on a very small scale from a small rented shop in Vashi, Navi Mumbai, and today the center operates successfully out of a 2,800 square feet spacious rented premises in Turbe, Navi Mumbai. It has the capacity to treat 100 dogs and 200 birds, and from the time of its inception in 2014, the center has saved the lives of almost 40,000 voiceless creatures of God. We have on our podcast today Sagar Savla, founder and managing trustee, Samvardhan Bhumi Jeevdaya Samvardhan Trust. Thank you, Sagar, for joining us today on the Samavesh podcast.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving us the opportunity.
In this heartless world where voiceless strays have no say and are not considered important enough to be cared for, Sagar, take us through your life's journey, your childhood days, your early education, your family, and your love and compassion for the voiceless creatures of God that led to the formation of Bhumi Center.
Hello, guys. This is Sagar Savla from Bhumi Jivdaya Sambardhan Trust. I am the founder managing trustee here. As I say about my school days, I have done my schooling from the St. Lawrence High School, Vashi, Navi Mumbai. At the age of 12, I have rescued first animal. As my parents told me, when you were just 12, you started working like this way. And with the support of my family, uh, I was lucky that they have supported me from very small age for whatever I want to do it. And from at the age of 12, I started rescuing the birds and animals. And as I'm from the Jain family, we are from the Jain background. So in our religion, it has been taught from a very small age that you need to be helpफुल टू ईच एंड एवरीवन एंड इन एज वी से इन दी हम लोग के इसमें जीवदया एक बहुत बड़ा वर्ड बोला जाता है एंड बचपन से हमारे जो भी जैन लोग रहते हैं उनको बचपन से सिखाया जाता है कि दूसरों के ऊपर आप दया करो तो जो जीव नहीं बोल पाता है उनकी भी सेवा किया कीजिए तो हम लोग को बचपन से ये सब चीज़ें सिखाई गई है एंड आई एम लकी दैट मेरे फैमिली कई ऐसे फ्रेंड्स हैं उन्होंने मुझे सपोर्ट किया एंड मैं आगे बढ़ता गया एंड एज ऑफ फॉर स्टडीज़ मैंने मेरा 10th कंप्लीट किया उसके बाद मैंने पढ़ाई नहीं की बट आई एम ब्लेस्ड दैट मुझे ऐसे ऐसे लोग मिले जिन्होंने मेरे को बचपन से जो सपना था एनिमल वेलफेयर में कुछ एक करके दिखाने का मतलब एक उनके लिए कुछ करना था मुझे बचपन से सो आई जस्ट नीड दी बैकिंग कि मुझे कुछ लोग ऐसे मिले जो मेरा एक ड्रीम था कि एक हॉस्पिटल में बनाऊं जो स्ट्रे एनिमल्स एंड बर्ड्स के लिए रहेंगे एंड लोगों ने मुझे बहुत अच्छे से सपोर्ट किया ऐसे अच्छे अच्छे लोग मिले जिन्होंने मुझे सपोर्ट किया तो जब मैंने जैसे आपको कहा कि मुझे मैं बचपन में जब भी कोई बर्ड या एनिमल इंजर्ड मिलता था तो आई यूज्ड टू कॉल फ्रॉम वाशी टू मुलुन मुलुन में एक एनजीओ थी बैनास करके जो मिस्टर दिनेश फिशरिया रन करते थे एंड ही वाज माय फर्स्ट बैकबोन एंड इज वन ऑफ माय गुरु जिन्होंने मुझे जीवदया के प्रति इतना सपोर्ट किया और मुझे आगे बढ़ाया कि बचपन से मुझे ये सब चीज़ों में उन्होंने बैकिंग दी एंड इट वाज माय ड्रीम जब मैं उन्हें फर्स्ट टाइम मिला तो आई टोल्ड हिम दैट अंकल मैं जब बड़ा होऊंगा आपके जैसा मैं एक एनजीओ बनाऊंगा एंड व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड दिस एनजीओ तो ही वाज द फर्स्ट पर्सन मैं वहाँ पे गया और उनकी ब्लेसिंग्स ली मैंने एंड मेरे फैमिली की बात करूँ मैं तो वी स्टे इन द जॉइंट फैमिली मेरे मम्मी पापा मेरे भाई भाभी वाइफ मेरी नीज है जो सब मुझे काफ़ी सपोर्ट करते हैं ये सब चीज़ों में बचपन में हम खाना खाते थे तब स्टोरीज बोली जाती है आपने सुना रहेगा बच्चे खाना नहीं खाते तो उनको स्टोरीज बोला जाता था तो तब से मेरे मम्मी रहे या पापा रहे, मुझे खाना खिलाते थे तो ज़्यादा करके उनको पता था कि मुझे एनिमल्स पसंद है, तो वो मुझे एनिमल्स की स्टोरीज़ बोलते थे।
Listen up.
एंड वो मेरे लिए एनकरेजिंग था। दूसरी जो एनजीओज़ थी, जो एनिमल्स के लिए काम करती थी, तो बचपन से मेरे पेरेंट्स मुझे इतने सपोर्ट करते थे कि मुझे वहाँ पे लेके जाते थे। एंड वहाँ पे सब सिखाते थे कि ये ऐसे होता है। तो बचपन से हमें ये संस्कार दिए गए हैं कि कहाँ पे भी आपको कोई भी जीव, जानवर इंजर्ड मिले, तो आप उसकी सेवा कीजिए। तो इसी सब सपोर्ट के वजह से आज मैं यहाँ पे ये पूरा सेटअप लेके बैठा हुआ हूँ यहाँ पे एंड मैं खुद को खुशनसीब समझता हूँ।
And thank you, Sagar, for telling us such an inspiring story of your life. Uh, firstly, let me laud you for taking up a task which very few people would take up for the voiceless creatures of God. And it is really commendable that you thought of hearing the voice of the voiceless. Um, I'm sure you would have faced a lot of challenges while setting up this center. Even after it was set up, you would have faced a lot of challenges, and till date, you must be facing a lot of challenges. So, how have you overcome these, and what have you done to come this far?
As ma'am said, I'll just share my some personal things. In 2014, when we registered our trust, we have a 7 trustees panel, and at that time, Mr. Raghavji Patel, who was the one of the main founder with me, who has always supported me, he just gave me the trust deed in my hand. के बेटा ये ले trust deed आ गया and we have to start the your dream project.
Mhm.
And we got a message at the next day that he's suffering from a cancer. So it was like that trust deed हाथ में आ गया है. We have planned each and everything कि हम लोग को start करना है. For 6 months we did nothing. And that one day I went to his home. उन्होंने बोला अभी मैं कब ठीक होऊंगा मुझे नहीं पता है, बट यू हैव टू कंप्लीट योर ड्रीम एज वेल एज माई ड्रीम. So from that day, the first challenge what I was having, the problem what we were facing was the place. We were not having a place where we have to start the NGO. That was the first task what I have to face. We went at many places. No one was ready for giving the place on a rent also. No
Yeah.
one was supportive because very rare people are the animal lover. So first problem what I faced was the challenge what I faced was we were not getting the place. And then by the God grace, we got a decent place. We started from a very small shop in 2014, July 2014. And we started with the only birds unit, where we used to, in the first 3 months, we just kept the 50 birds because we were also not confident. And then as we got a confidence, we used to keep there 200 birds. And after 2 years, by the God grace and the support of the all of my supporters, the
Well
animal
wishes.
lovers, our well wishers, we are now at our recent place. From last 8 years, we are here in the 2800 square feet, where recently we are having the capacity of keeping 100 injured dogs and 200 plus birds. Whenever we found any injured birds, we keep here. So the challenge is again what at this center, when we were setting up with this center, it was a big place for me. And when we started the working on this place, the first challenge was again, as we got a place, but the manpower. We were having a decent place. We used to get a number of calls for injured animals, but we were not getting the a decent staff for that thing, cleaning staff. So we used to struggle with that thing. And we got a decent staff as a time moved. Again, there was a big challenge was it was a learning curve for us also. So we didn't got a decent qualified doctors in the starting, so we used to struggle with that thing also. So we used to always connect with the nearby doctors. Please sir, अगर आपके पास कोई new fresher doctor भी है, so please send at
Intern
our
कोई है
place.
तो हाँ भेज
Yes,
दीजिए.
interns or a fresher doctor, please send at our place because we need a doctor. So that was a big, again a big challenge for us. And then when we found this thing, the bigger and bigger, the most big challenge was the funding, because without funding we can't do anything. So when we started with this new setup, it was a very big setup. We were getting constant a number of calls, and we used to get uncountable animals and birds admitted daily, or we used to get uncountable OPD daily. So we were lacking with the funds. So in starting, it was like that we were struggling with the funds also. Sometime it went like this way, that we were not having a funds to pay the salary to the staff. So it was a big challenge.
Mhm.
And then as time moved, we have shown our work to the society, and then all our well wishers, the society, animal lovers, as they got to know that the Bhumi Jivdaya Sambardhan Trust is working very decently, they helped us, they supported us, and then we started moving like this way. And there were many other challenges as we face when we run the NGO. There is a daily some new challenges what we have to face,
I'm
as
sure.
some of the cases comes where we were also new for that thing. So we have to learn daily when the reports come, we were also sometime we used to be into the shocked that isko ye bimari hai to isko kaise karenge. Again we take a second opinion from the other doctors.
Mhm.
We used to learn each and everything ke aise cases aayenge to how to work on that thing. And there are number of things what we used to face a problem, but we got a right persons on a right time. एंड हम लोग सीखते गए उनसे, एंड ऐसी कई चैलेंजेस आती थी जो हम लोग उनको क्लियर करके आगे
आगे
ये
बढ़ते
करते
गए।
थे.
हाँ।
एंड देन अगेन द मेन थिंग, जानवर आ गए, फंडिंग आ गया, सब कुछ आ गया, बट एंड ऑफ क्या होता था, द देर वर नंबर वेराइटीज ऑफ एनिमल्स, तो उनके लिए रोज कुछ फूड्स एंड जो अरेंज करना था, दैट वाज आल्सो अ टास्क. दैट वाज आल्सो इनटू द लर्निंग कर्व, दैट वी हैज टू लर्न कि ये जानवर आया तो इसको ये फूड देना है, इसको ये फूड देना है, बिकॉज वी आर आई एम फ्रॉम द जैन फैमिली. सो आर एनजीओ इज कंप्लीटली वेज एनजीओ, सो वी डोंट फीड द नॉन वेज. तो इतने बड़े चैलेंजेस आते थे कि कोई भी बर्ड्स एनिमल्स आते थे तो वी हैव टू डू दी स्टडी कि इसको खाना क्या देना है. तो दैट वाज आल्सो दी वन टाइप ऑफ अ चैलेंज.
तो
सो
गूगल सर्च होता था।
या गूगल सर्च होता था, कहीं डॉक्टर्स को फोन करते थे, एंड दिस वाज द पार्ट ऑफ आवर थिंग्स,
लर्निंग प्रोसेस।
लर्निंग प्रोसेस, वेर वी हैड फेस्ड अ नंबर ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स जो हमारे लिए चैलेंजेस आए. सो येट वी आर लर्निंग इट डेली, येट ऑल्सो वी फाइंड अ नंबर ऑफ challenges. But now it's like this way that we have a very good team. We take a support of each and everyone, and we make the way how we comfortably we can move ahead.
So currently कितने, how many animals and what species of animals and birds do you have at the center?
Recently, we have a 50 dogs admitted at our center, but our dogs unit capacity is of nearly 100 dogs. And at the time of the COVID, there were very less NGOs who were operating very smoothly. So at that time, I was not having a 2,800 square feet also. That time only we were having a 1,400 square feet. That is our first floor. And at that time, we used to admit nearly 145 dogs at our center. We used to take foldable cages from the Amazon, and we used to set in each and every place where we used to get a place. In our passage also, we used to keep the cages, and we used to treat them the same way. We got means we got a confidence, and recently we have a capacity of keeping 100 dogs. So as a time moves, every 6 months, what we do is we need to deep clean our center. At that time, we when we discharge the dogs, we don't admit new dogs for a 15 days. So we discharge the 50% cases.
This is during Corona.
Yeah, Corona as well as up till now. So because of the dogs has a number of infections, the ticks, the new dogs daily they come in, so they come up with the new infection. So we need to do the deep clean after daily. We clean our center, but we need to do the deep clean. So what we do every 6 months, we be slowed. We do the 50% admission. जहाँ पे 100 को admit करते हैं,
वहाँ
वहाँ पे 50
50%।
को admit करते हैं for a 15 days, कि एक बार डीप क्लीन हो जाए, एंड देन अगेन स्लोली स्टडीली हम लोग उसको 100 तक लेके जाते हैं. एंड 100 डॉग्स एडमिट करते हैं, 200 बर्ड्स एडमिट करते हैं. एंड ऐसे पूरा हम लोग काम करते हैं.
Acha, apart from dogs, what other species do you have? Animals and birds?
Recently, the animals and the birds what we are admitting at our center are the dogs, and mainly the birds. In the birds we get a more injured pigeons, crow, koel, maina, parrots. Recently we have the different species of budgies, finches, lovebirds admitted at our center. There are different species of ducks right now. We have a white mouse, guinea pigs, rabbits, hens, turkeys. We also have the exotic animals as iguana and everyone. So you can come and visit at our place, and you can spend a time with them.
It's like a zoo with a
Yeah,
number of animals.
it's like a
actually.
domestic zoo.
It's like a domestic zoo. You have no cats.
No, as ma'am I said that I am from the Jain family. एंड इन आर जैनिज्म इट हैज बीन थॉट कि एक जीव बचाने के लिए दूसरे को नहीं मारना है. तो वी आर जस्ट फॉलोइंग दैट थिंग, एंड वी आर नॉट एडमिटिंग दी कैट्स, बिकॉज व्हेन द कैट्स गेट एडमिटेड ऑलरेडी दे आर इन दी डिस्ट्रेस. उनको जो रिकवरी देना है, उनका फूड इज द नॉन वेज व्हाट वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू गिव.
Provide.
So that's why we don't admit the cats. When the cats come at our place, we try to give them the first aid. कोई भी हमारे यहाँ पे उठा के लेके आता है तो वी डोंट टेल देम दी नो. टेम्परेली उसको जो रिलीफ देना है, द पेन किलर्स, एंटीबायोटिक्स एंड जो मेडिसिन देनी है, अगर वो हाईली इंजर्ड है तो उसको हम लोग ड्रेसिंग करके दे देते हैं. एंड देन वी रिक्वेस्ट देम टू शिफ्ट इट टू दी डिसेंट अनदर हॉस्पिटल्स.
Where
And
they
if they
can.
don't find it, we also help them to find the another NGOs and hospital, and we give them the support, and we shift that cats to that center.
Yeah. What about dogs? They survive on a veg diet?
Yes, ma'am. As because the dogs which are getting admitted at our center are stray dogs. They are not a breeded dogs.
Okay.
So it's very easy. As no doubt, the stray dogs also eat the non-veg, because there are number of feeders who feed them the non-veg. So at that time, what we do, we give them the highly protein foods what is been available in the veg. So we just feed them such type of a food.
But they are under treatment, so they do require the requisite amount of protein in their diet, which meat and non-veg food gives them. So
Yes, as I said you.
So what do you feed to the dogs then?
As I said you, ma'am, what we do when the dog gets admitted at our center, and we feed them the veg pedigree, and as we see if they are not eating it that thing, then we add the paneer to them, because the highly proteins what we get it from the veg food is the paneer and the soybean chunks.
Okay.
So daily we feed them the paneer and soybean chunks with the pedigree. And in starting, we face a lot of problems with the non-veg eating dogs, as you said. So what we do, we give them the decent 300 to 400 grams of paneer slice to them. So 80 to 85, 90% our problem has been solved, because any of the stray dogs, when we give them the paneer, वो लोग बहुत प्यार से खा लेते हैं. So our problem is sort out at that time, and then we see their blood reports and every reports, where sometimes we does not have to give them the highly protein foods also as a paneer and everything. So we just balance with each and every diet as our doctor guide us. So at that time, as doctor says कि उसको पनीर देना है but कम ज़्यादा देना है, तो we add such type of a paneer in their food, and we give them such type of a diet. We add a soybean chunks, we add multiple dals or multiple vegetables. Daily we add something new, that because when the animals get admitted at our center, उनको रोज एक ही खाना देंगे तो वो भी तंग आ जाएंगे. So we try to cook a number of varieties, and we feed them such type of a varieties. So it's very easily that they eat this all food.
Okay. Acha, and what about the 10% of dogs, non-veg dogs, who don't eat the paneer or the
At
soya?
that time, ma'am, we force feed them the veg food, जिसमें से 2 3 4 बच्चे खा भी लेते हैं, बहुत प्यार से खा लेते हैं. And the remaining who are not eating, so we give them the saline.
Okay. While
For
they
a
are under
starting 4
treatment.
to 5 days we need to give them the saline. उसमें से भी ऐसा हो जाता है कि 50% जो बच्चे हैं वो खाना चालू कर देते हैं. एज अ टाइम्स मूव, बिकॉज डॉग्स का या एनिमल्स का नेचर ऐसा रहता है, वंस दे आर शिफ्टेड ईयर, वो एक अलग ट्रॉमा में रहते हैं, वो डरे हुए रहते हैं, उनको दे आर इन दी डिफरेंट टेरिटरी, तो उनको एडजस्ट होने को भी टाइम लगता है, एंड दे डोंट ईट, डर के मारे नहीं खाते हैं,
हाँ,
सो इट टेक्स अ टाइम, एंड एज अ टाइम मूव्स दे स्टार्ट ईटिंग. 2 to 3% the dogs who are not eating, we give them the saline, and then as a time moves, once they are recovering it, they start eating the whatever we
हाँ,
give them the food.
दे दूसरे कुत्तों को देख के भी खाना शुरू
Yes,
हो जाता
एक
है.
उनका डर भी निकल जाता है मैम.
Yes, that is true. What is the procedure for admitting animal or bird at the center? मतलब क्या होता है, आपको किस तरह से आपका क्या प्रोसीजर है?
मैम जैसे कई लोग का हम लोग को फ़ोन आता है कि हम लोग को डॉग एडमिट करना है, तो एट दैट टाइम वी जस्ट सी टू इट कि वी आर वेरी सिलेक्टेड, बिकॉज़ वी फेस अ नंबर ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स व्हेन वी एडमिट द डॉग्स. बिकॉज़ ऐसा हो जाता है कि एज़ वी आर अ एनजीओ बट वी आर नॉट द गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गनाइज़ेशन,
Mhm.
सो वी हैव आवर लिमिटेशंस एंड वी हैव अ लिमिटेड प्लेस. So we work with the limited persons whom we regularly work, who are the animal lovers who regularly are into the touch with us and who trust us and we can trust them. And whenever we find, when we get a call from them, we request them that when you are sending your dog at our center, we take a dogs from a selected persons. When they are admitting the dogs, the first step what we take is we take a mail from them that if you are admitting your area stray dog at our center, you just need to do the mail to us that if under treatment something happens to the dog, you will not blame our NGO and you will take a discharge as soon as possible or within 12 hours of
Of
once
recovery.
we give you the call, because there are lot of the, cases waiting for the admissions, so we be very strict for that thing. And as dogs, when the callers call us, we also request them to pay the 2500 the admission charge.
This is for how much period of time?
Ma'am, this is for the up till 1 month.
1 month. That is
Yeah,
30
up till
days.
1 month when the dog is admit, we only charge them the 2500, where we have the thousands of rupees expenses for a single dog. As once a normal dog get admit at a center, sometime it's like this way. We need to pay 8 to 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 for per dog, where we are just taking the 2,500. And sometime as we see the condition, the person who is calling to us are from the vegetable market, or who is not
Security gap.
financially
Financially, you feel
surely,
they're not.
where we see the vendors calling us, or a small auto driver who found the injured dog and he brings at our center, so we just don't charge from them. Why? Because if we charge from them, we also know that they are struggling with their daily for a daily bread and butter, and for that at that time we don't take a charge from such peoples. But the regularly the animal lovers who are admitting the dogs at our center, we take only 2500 and we admit at our center.
And then what happens if the animal has to stay for more than a month?
We request them to pay again for a 1 month 2500. So 50% the persons who admit at our place, they genuinely help us with this donation, and some of the peoples does not pay, so we don't force them for that thing. And we just go on doing our work, the seva work what
Yeah,
God has given us the responsibility.
responsibility. And okay, so the people who call you, they bring the animal to the center, or you send your ambulance to bring the animals?
Ma'am, we don't have an ambulance because 6 months back our ambulance has met with an accident. So now we don't have a ambulance. So first, what we used to do in a local Vashi, when we used to get a call for the admissions, we used to send our ambulance and absolutely free. We used to give them the ambulance service. But now we don't have an ambulance. So we request them to get that dog admitted at our center for a pick and drop. Both the responsibilities are of the callers. They have to send that dogs by their own, means they have to bring that dog from their own vehicle, or they can send from the private ambulance.
And what about the people who are, you don't charge anything to, like vegetable vendors or auto
At
drivers.
that time, we take a call and we pay to the ambulance person and we send the private ambulance and
Okay.
we rescue
So
that
you
dog.
have a
And
tie-up
yeah,
for
we have a tie-up with a couple of private ambulance persons. We request them and they go and just pick that dog and we just pay them.
pay them. Okay. And do you have a resident vet at the center?
Yeah, we have a 24 hours veterinary doctor at our center, Mr. Jayesh Purohit, Dr. Jayesh Purohit.
आपका नाम?
Ma'am, I am Dr. Jayesh Purohit.
Okay, and you are a qualified vet with
Yes.
Bhumi Jeevdaya Samvardhan Trust.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been associated with them for how long?
I am here for last 7 months.
7 months.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what type of animals and what type of treatments do you do for these animals and birds?
Basically, here there are basically this is a unit of dogs and birds. So majority of cases comes here is dogs and birds in pigeon, crow, parrots, and some pet birds. Along with them, some other animals are also come, just like reptiles, goats. So I am treat all the animals.
Acha, and what type of treatments? Normally, what type of problems are there?
Generally, in dogs, there are accidental case, fracture, spine fracture, amputation of limbs, tails, and maggots cases. Then liver problems, vomitings, diarrhea. These cases come.
So you do treatments for all these type of. These are the most common
Yes, ma'am.
ailments that the dogs.
Repeatedly case.
And what about the birds? What type of?
In birds, in pigeons and crow, more cases comes injury, accidental injury.
Broken wings.
Broken wings and broken limbs, fall down from the tree and hit by the car, etc.
Okay. So you do. There's an operation theater here. So,
Yes, ma'am.
what type of procedures do you do in the operation theater?
In operation, we can perform here limb amputation, tail amputation, then ear hematoma, eye enucleation, then any tumor, extraction of tumor, then some lacerated wound wale cases comes, then stitches of that wound. Okay.
So these are all procedures which do not need anesthesia.
Yes, ma'am. Anesthesia needs.
You need anesthesia.
Yes, ma'am.
So local anesthesia. For
No. For general anesthesia we use. Before first we give sedation and after sedation we give general anesthesia.
And what about if the animal needs oxygen during the surgery?
Oxygen inhalant anesthesia जो होता है उसमें needs.
उसमें
But
भी
in IV anesthesia don't need because inhalant needs
So
oxygen.
do you also perform sterilization? No.
Yes, ma'am. In male animals we can perform. In female less cases comes, but in male we can perform.
You can do it in the operation theater. But what about the females? You do procedures on them also?
Yes, ma'am. But we contact to other doctor,
Other
so
doctors who
we
can-
both can do.
Okay, both can do. You need somebody's
Yes, ma'am.
other person's assistance, other vet's assistance to do
Yes.
that. Okay, and up to now in this 7 months period, how many animals and birds would you have treated?
More than 1,000.
And how do you feel when the animal recovers and goes back?
फीलिंग प्राउड मैम खुशी होता है कोई मतलब ऐसे जो आप देख रहे हो क्रिटिकल केसेस आते हैं और एकदम ठीक होके जाते हैं तो मतलब खुशी होती है कि बच्चा भी खुश है हम भी खुश
ऐसा
हैं
कोई केस है जिसके बारे में आप बताना चाहोगे?
वैसे तो बहुत सारे केसेस है पर एक केस है जिसमें आया था एक डॉग पूरा यहाँ से उसका कार चला गया था नेक पे से पूरा
ओहो,
तो स्कैपुला भी पूरा डिसलोकेट हो गया था ये नेक भी पूरा ब्रेक हो गया था मतलब एटलस एक्सिस जो रहता है उसमें फ्रैक्चर था तो यहाँ पे हमारे पास एडमिट हुआ था तो थोड़े दिन के बाद हमने उसको फिजियोथेरापी भी दिया मेडिसिन भी दिया सब कुछ एक्सरसाइज वगैरह सब कुछ करा और 15 दिन के अंदर वो डॉग चलते हुए वापस गया था जब आया था वो ऐसे नेक भी ऐसे ऊपर नहीं कर रहा था
चल रहा था।
और चल के वापस गया था तो
15 दिन में
मतलब हाँ
recover हो
15 दिन में तो मतलब थोड़ा खुशी हुआ कि हाँ भाई
अच्छा लगा।
अच्छा लगा
बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हो। आपको जानवरों की बहुत सारी दुआएं मिलेंगी।
थैंक यू मैम
कैरी ऑन एंड
थैंक यू
कंटिन्यू
मैम
द गुड।
थैंक यू मैम
And what are the types of treatment that you do at the center?
Recently at our center, we admit all the critical cases, such as first we admit the tumor cases, accidental cases. There are a lot of dogs which get admit which have issues of the liver, kidney, platelets issue,
Heart
hemoglobin is the less,
enlargement, aged
heart
dogs.
enlargement. Heart enlargement is the number of peoples does not know that dogs में भी heart enlargement रहता है.
With age,
And when
yes.
they with the age as a time moves, when the dogs come at our place, we also admit the heart patients, we also admit the cancer patients also. And we are very lucky, we are blessed that in a Khargar there's a Tata hospital where there is a dogs unit also. And one of the best dogs cancer specialist, Dr. Pradeep Chaudhary, and his team, Dr. Kiran Mendali, are running that center. So they are very helpful to us. We send our cancer patients to at their center, where we get a diagnose the FNSC reports and the biopsy reports for the cancer. We do there, and once the report comes and the sir guides us, at the same way we go on doing the treatment at our center. Sometimes the chemos are done in house, and sometimes the chemos and radiations are done at the Khargar Tata Hospital.
Okay.
And as we were talking about the heart patients, at heart patients, as soon as the heart patients come at our place, we need to also send some of the dogs to the our tie-up doctor's place, because we don't have equipments at our center. So when these such type of a cases comes, we need to do the ECG, blood test, sonography at the same time. So it's very easy. We have a tie-up at the Khargar in the Blue Cross clinic, where we send such type of cases where each and every diagnosis is done in a same place, and it's very easy. From there we get a reports and the prescription, and we start with the treatment here.
So your medications are done over here, and you get the reports from the various tie-ups with vets and pathology labs that
Yes.
you have.
Because how's it, as this is a rented place, so we don't have a such type of a machineries here. And it's a challenging, all the machineries are very expensive, and we don't have a place to keep it them.
Okay.
So we said that we also admit the accidental cases. Each and every accidental cases we send there for a x-ray, and as we get to know that there's a fracture or a spine compression, pelvic fracture, or we need to do the major surgery where we need to put a rod and platings in
Yes.
that thing. So we do each and every surgery at Khargar only, and then we take a post care at our center.
Okay.
So there are number of things what we can't do at our center. We send it at the
Outsource.
other
We outsource
we
it.
do that things. Recently, we also have a operation theater at our center right now,
Right.
where we do the normal surgeries such as the leg amputation, eyeball removing, sterilization, or a tumor growth, such type of a surgeries which does not need the gas anesthesia machine or oxygen. All the blood reports are normal of the dogs. So such type of a surgery we do at the in-house.
Which are not complicated. Yeah.
Yes, and other we send it to the outsource.
Outsource. Okay. And what about the vaccinations, anti-rabies vaccinations for the dogs?
We don't do outsource, or means the if the people call that हम लोग को हमारे एरिया में करवाना है, तो वी डोंट गो एंड डू दैट देयर. बट हमारे यहाँ पे जो भी डॉग्स एडमिट होते हैं, व्हेन दे आर रिकवरिंग एंड गेटिंग अ डिस्चार्ज, उससे पहले हम लोग एंटी रेबिस का वैक्सीन करके ही यहाँ से डिस्चार्ज
और
करते हैं.
यहाँ पे अगर दे ब्रिंग सम डॉग टू यू एंड से कि उसका वैक्सीनेशन कर दो, तो आप सेंटर पे कर देते
या
हैं.
we do
Do you charge anything for that?
no, for anti rabies we do absolutely free, but if they want the 9-in-1, we just take a token amount from them.
Okay. And what about sterilizations? Do you do sterilizations?
No, ma'am. Recently, we don't do these sterilizations because as we have a number of complicated cases getting admitted at our place, so it's not practical. That it's a small place
Yes.
where we have just capacity of keeping 100 dogs, so it's not practical that we can admit the multiple cases. इसमें ही full हो जाता है the
हाँ, पोस्ट
critical cases.
स्टेरिलाइजेशन थोड़ा इन्फेक्शन प्रोन भी होते हैं, उनको
तो
थोड़ा
उसके वजह से नहीं
प्रोटेक्टेड
करते
रखना
हैं.
पड़ता है. हाँ.
एंड सेकेंडली हम लोग के पास इतने क्रिटिकल केसेस आते हैं कि जगह ही नहीं रहता है, सो वी डोंट टेक दी स्टरलाइजेशन केसेस.
स्टेरिलाइजेशन किसको स्टेरिलाइजेशन करने के बाद भी 2-3 दिन तो कम से कम कुत्ते को
मैम
रखना पड़ता
वी
है.
यूज्ड टू फर्स्ट कीप व्हेन वी वर हैविंग अ स्पेस, एंड वी यूज्ड टू मिनिमम कीप द 10 days एट आवर सेंटर.
10 days रखते थे.
10 days because we don't want कि once they get a discharge उनको कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो.
व्हाट इज द अरेंजमेंट फॉर लाइक आपने बोला आप कैंसर ट्रीटमेंट वाले कुत्तों को भी एडमिट करते हैं, सो दे नीड long-term treatment and lifelong care. Some dogs may even need lifelong care. So, what arrangement do you do? If you leave them back in their area, they will die on the roads.
Right, ma'am.
So, what is the arrangement for that type of dogs?
Ma'am, such type of cases which get admitted at our place, we keep it up till 3 to 4 months. और जो हम लोग का डॉक्टर्स के साथ कन्वर्जेशन होता है कि जब तक काफ़ी ऐसे मेडिसिन्स रेगुलरली जो देनी है, सलाइन्स देनी है,
Mhm.
जो कोई शेल्टर रूम में प्रैक्टिकल नहीं है, तब तक हम लोग कॉन्स्टेंटली ट्रीटमेंट हमारे यहाँ पे देते हैं। एंड वंस द टाइम मूव्स एंड वो एक स्टेबल हो गया है, वेयर ही जस्ट नीड टू गिव वी जस्ट नीड टू गिव हिम दी medicines as a tablet or a syrup. At that time, we request the callers to take back that child and keep it to any of the shelter home or a private foster, and we request them to take them the back. And some of the people are like this way that they does not have a contact for that thing,
Mhm.
that where they are helpless, that where they will keep this thing. So at that time we try and help them, and we try to search fosters for them. And we have a couple of shelters where we know them, we personally know them, so we request that shelter home also, and we help that callers to get admitted that dogs at their shelter or a foster home.
So, your center works from 10 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the night. That is how most
Yes, as a
treatment centers do. So, what about medical emergencies that may appear for animals in the middle of the night? What resort do the callers have? Anybody who finds an animal in distress, middle of the night, where can they go to? What resort do they have?
see, ma'am, how's it? As you said that on all the portals where we have put that our timing is 10 to 8, but in a night, as we are having a 24 hours doctor, if at a night someone brings the dog at our center once in a while, we just give them the basic treatment, painkillers, antibiotics.
First
We
aid जो
first aid हम लोग उनका ड्रेसिंग करके देते हैं. If he is bleeding, we give them, we clean it, and we give them the injections where the blood gets stopped at that place only. And we admit such cases at our place, and we again on the next day we start with the treatment. But in some cases, again, there are the critical cases which we can't admit at our place at a night, so we just give them the first aid, and we just request them to take that dogs to the another hospitals which works 24/7.
And which are these hospitals?
Basically, Parel SPCA and Thane CPCA, which works 24 hours. So we request them to take that dogs to that center where they can get better treatment at night also.
Mhm.
And there are also number of things, ma'am. We face one more problem at night, as you said. There is such some of the cases getting admitted at a place जिनका एक्सीडेंट हुआ है, जिनके ऊपर से गाड़ी चली गई है, एंड दे विल नॉट बी एबल टू सर्वाइव विदाउट ऑक्सीजन. So at that time we are very helpless, and at that time we request the callers to directly take it to the there are some of the private clinics open 24 hours. As I'll just mention you that in Belapur in Navi Mumbai there's a Cessna, there's a Crown Vet in near Haji Ali. There are Blue 7 Vet Clinic in Borivali. There are such type of the many private clinics open at the night. Nowadays, the social media is the best option. So I request all the callers, when you find such type of cases, don't waste the time to take their children to the NGOs where they don't have the all the equipments.
Facilities.
Just do the Google that where are the 24 hours veterinary doctors available. You'll get a number of veterinary doctors address. Please give them the call and confirm it, and please check that cases which are serious directly first to the clinics, and then on a second day you can admit that child once he is stable to the NGOs where you want to admit it.
Admit them. What are your monthly expenses like, average monthly expenses of the clinic?
Ma'am, basically our expenses go by nearly 6 lakhs to 8 lakh rupees a month.
A month.
Yes, ma'am.
And do you get enough funding to meet these expenses?
Ma'am, this is one of the biggest challenge what we are facing. from last 11 years.
And what do these expenses include? I mean, you're saying 6 to 8 lakhs. What do these include?
As I told that we admit nearly 100 dogs as we have a capacity of keeping 100 dogs, and most of the probably our NGO is full only, and as we admit the 100 dogs, but it doesn't means that 100 dogs ही है, वो month में nearly 175 to 200 dogs in out करते हैं मैम. सो कुछ डॉग्स जो है वो 15 डेज में ठीक होके चले जाते हैं, कुछ लॉन्ग टर्म रहते हैं, किसी का डेथ हो जाता है, और कई बार ऐसा होता है कि व्हेन द क्रिटिकल केसेस कम, वी नीड टू गिव देम द बेस्ट ट्रीटमेंट. हम लोग नंबर ऑफ वैक्सीन्स जो रहते हैं, कहीं जो ऐसे ट्रीटमेंट देनी है वो जो देती है, जो कॉस्टली ट्रीटमेंट रहती है, एंड विद इन कपल ऑफ डेज दैट डॉग डाई. तो ऐसे छोटे छोटे एक्सपेंसेस वहाँ पे भी बढ़ते हैं. लोगों को ऐसा रहता है कि 100 डॉग्स में इतना एक्सपेंसेस. तो व्हाट वी डू, मतलब हम लोग के यहाँ पे जो एक्सपेंसेस बढ़ता है, दैट इज फॉर दी मेडिसिन्स. फर्स्ट इज दी मेडिसिन्स, बिकॉज मेडिसिन्स आर ऑल्सो वेरी कॉस्टली. नंबर ऑफ डॉग्स जब एडमिट होते हैं तो उनका मेडिसिन्स का बिल बहुत बड़ा आता है. ब्लड टेस्ट के बिल्स आते हैं, डायग्नोस के जो बिल्स रहते हैं वो आते हैं. As I told that we have a very different species of birds and animals admitted at our place, the mammals and everyone. तो उनके लिए डेली फ्रेश फूड वहाँ पे अरेंज करना रहता है, जैसे फ्रूट्स है, वेजिटेबल्स है, पल्सीज है. देर आर नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स. एज डॉग्स वी फीड देम दी पनीर है, सोयाबीन चंक्स है, वी मेक अ खिचड़ी एंड नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स, दी वेजिटेबल्स व्हाट वी पुट इन दैट थिंग. So we need to purchase such all things. We need to purchase the cooling beds for them. When they are injured, we need to keep them on that beds and everything. There are number of things what we need to purchase, and we have to as use for that thing for
So
them.
apart from that, there would be the salaries of the resident vet also.
Yeah, we have to pay the number of salaries to the staff who is working and the vet.
How much staff do you employ over here?
Recently, we have a 16 people staff working at our center.
This is including the resident vet.
Yeah.
And how many of them are resident over here and how many come from outside?
12 of them are the resident here. They 24 hours they stay here, and
So boarding, lodging,
everything has been given by us, as we believe that the word जीव दया, उसका मतलब है जीवों के ऊपर दया करो. So our motto is, my parents have taught me this thing only. The person who is working at your place is not your servant, but he is your family member. So when any of the person who is working at your place, keep them as as your family member at your center. What you are eating, just arrange each and everything for them. So what we have given them the each and every facilities to our staff who stays at our place.
आपका नाम?
खुशहाल बिलास चंद.
आप यहाँ भूमि जीव दया ट्रीटमेंट सेंटर में कब से काम करते हो?
2 साल से.
2 साल से. और आप यहाँ क्या क्या काम करते हो?
मैं सब काम करता हूँ रामगढ़ में.
ऑलराउंडर हो? अच्छा, ऑलराउंडर हो मतलब यहाँ पे जितने भी जानवर है सबकी
हाँ,
सेवा, खाना पीना
सब देखता हूँ.
सब देखते हो. और आपको मदद करने के लिए कितने हैं आपके अंडर?
12 जने.
12 जन है. तो सारा 12 जन का जानवरों को, चिड़िया लोग को
हाँ.
टाइम टू टाइम खाना देना,
हाँ, ठीक है.
साफ सफाई
साफ
करना,
सफाई सब.
और क्या करते हो? और क्या क्या करते
साफ
हो?
सफाई है, उनका देखभाल करते हैं, ट्रीटमेंट करना पड़ता है, ट्रीटमेंट कर लेते हैं.
ट्रीटमेंट भी कर लेते हो?
हाँ,
दवाई वगैरह
हाँ.
उनकी टाइम से जो
हाँ.
लेना है वो सब भी कर
सब कर
लेते
लेते हैं.
हो? और यहीं पे रहते हैं आप?
हाँ, यहीं पे 24 घंटा.
24 घंटा यहीं पे रहते हैं. और आपको यहाँ पे जानवर और पक्षी के साथ काम करना अच्छा लगता है?
हाँ.
आपको संतोष मिलता है?
हाँ.
आप अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. आप खूब सेवा करिए और भगवान आपको आशीर्वाद दें. Your name?
My name is Rahul Keshwani.
And Rahul, how long have you been associated with Bhumi Jeev Daya?
If I just talk about Bhumi Jeevda, I'm associated since last 1 year. But when I talk about NGOs and animal welfare, I'm engaged since long time with the animal NGOs and all.
Okay, so you've
So it's a kind of passion for me for working for animals. Yeah.
Okay. So you've been associated with other
Yeah,
NGOs
other
apart
NGOs in
from
past.
Bhumi
Yes,
also.
yes. In past, I was working with other NGOs also.
And for how many years have you been?
Overall experience working with NGOs, I have around 3 to 4 years of
3
experience.
to 4 years.
Yeah.
And What made you join Bhumi?
See, I was into completely different field. Though I'm an animal lover, but this was just a passion. I used to do this thing voluntarily. But after COVID, situation changed. Like I was having a business, I did multiple things, I had jobs. So after COVID, things changed. So like automatically, I got diverted towards like animal welfare, and slowly I came to know like there are opportunities like working this field also. So why not take a opportunity and to equally you can have your passion also and you're working also for the
Working
same thing.
also
Yeah,
together. So
at the
you,
same time. Yes.
that is why you got
Yeah, that's why I
associated.
decided to work for an
And now
NGO.
you work
And
full time with Bhumi?
yes, I work full time for
Now,
Bhumi.
what is your role here?
I basically look after administration and operation work over here.
Okay. And so admin means admission of
Yeah, admission
animals,
of animals like making inventories, purchasing,
procuring the medicine,
procuring the medicines, procuring fruits and vegetables which we need daily,
the food for the
foods for the birds and animals who are admitted at Bhumi, and like maintaining data of staff we have, like
attendance and
attendance and all, giving work to them, taking work from them, like multiple things to do. Sometimes we have to go out for donations also, meet
fundraising.
fundraising, and also there are multiple things like which we have to do. It's
And
nothing like specify you have to do this work or that work. It's everything, whatever you get, we have to deliver.
so compared to your earlier jobs and business, and compared to what you're doing now, what gives you
See,
more satisfaction? And
this gives me more satisfaction. That was just like work you are working for, like
to
just
manage
take
your family and
family.
your
Yeah. And this
expenses,
is something of passion. And end of the day, you know, you are working for speechless animals,
speechless
animals
animals,
and birds.
hearing
So
the voice of the
yes,
voiceless.
yes, yes.
So
And this is something like everyone won't be able to do this unless and until you have any kind of attachment for animals, birds, or any kind of nature. Uh, so
yes,
only
everybody
those
is
kind of,
not everybody's
yeah,
cup of tea. That is
only people with those kind of nature can work in this field.
so. Rahul, you are taken a good decision, I think, and may God bless you and
Thanks a
continue
lot,
with the
man.
good
Thank you
work.
very much for that.
So, have you received any corporate funding to date?
No, ma'am. Up till now, didn't got corporate funding, but we do have the CSR certificate and everything. So we are yet struggling it. So we request you to just guide us, help us, and we request all the companies, once you see our video, please support us. Thank you.
And what are your future plans for the center, and how would corporate funding help you also in achieving these plans?
As the center where we are sitting right now, uh, which you will see in the video, is our small animals NGO. Recently, we have purchased the 14 acres land in Kolad in Raigad district, where we are coming up with the ICU unit for cattles,
Big animals.
big animals, large animals, ICU unit for them, where we are going to keep nearly 300 plus injured animals in the ICU. So we are coming up with the for the especially we are going to admit the cow, bullocks, buffalo, horse, donkeys, camels, and with that we are also going to make a very big aviary at a center, because from last 11 years I am running this place here. So the challenge what we are facing is the person when they go out with their children, बच्चे लोग जिद करते हैं when they see the pet shop and they request the parents to take the birds and purchase for them where they want to keep the love birds and the different species of the birds, and वो request करते हैं कि हमें घर पे लेके जाओ, as when they are new they take care very decently, but after some time it's like this way, they are not able to give a decent time to them, and at that time they face the problem and they send such type of birds at our center, and when that bird comes to our place they are into the distress, because as a place change they get disturbed, as we also go somewhere, we shift somewhere, so we also face a number of problems, the same thing with that thing. So while saying that thing, we have took a decision at our new place, we are going to make a
Bird
very
aviary.
big bird aviary in nearly more than half acre, and it would be very spacious. So if anyone who is having birds and who does not want to keep at their place, they can send at our place and we will keep there.
The same thing happens with other animals like dogs also, because they get abandoned at some point in time because the owners feel that they are not able to take care. So, do you plan to do anything for such dogs also?
We are do planning for that thing, but recently in
No
our
plans
first,
for a shelter home or anything like that for.
we have a future plan for the dogs as well, as because it's a very big place. As I told, it's a 14 acres. So in a first phase, we are just going to open a ICU unit for a kettles and the bird aviary. And in a second or a third phase, we are going to start for the
A
small
shelter
animals
home,
also,
shelter home
because
for
it's a
them.
very big place. So as it would be a very big challenges for us also. So we just want to go stepwise, and we want to be very smooth, that whatever we are doing, we don't want to stop in the middle again. So as soon as we move slowly further, and as we'll get a confidence, we will add all the things and we will start with that thing also.
You have any message for the general public and pet owners, basically?
I just want to request the pet owners as well as the all the human beings. It's a responsibility of the parents to teach these childrens कि आप बचपन से कोई भी बच्चा आया आपको जिद कर रहा है कि वी वांट दी पेट एट होम, इट्स अ बिग रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. बहुत सोच समझ के आप घर पे पेट्स लेके आइए, बिकॉज इफ यू आर ब्रिंगिंग द पेट्स एट द होम, minimum 17 years you have to take a responsibility of the 17 years. You need to be very patient. You can't move anywhere. आपको कहाँ पे बारगांव भी जाना है और आउट स्टेशन जाना है, it would be a big challenge for you. सो इट्स अ वेरी छोटी छोटी बातें हैं. तो व्हेन यू आपके बच्चे जिद करते हैं, प्लीज सोच समझ के आप लीजिए. घर पे जब पेट्स लेके आते हो, देयर वुड बी अ नंबर ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स यू विल फेस. देयर वुड बी आप कहीं बार ऐसे बोलोगे कि उसका फर गिर रहा है, वो हमारे घर पे एडजस्ट नहीं हो रहा है.
हमें
मैंने
एलर्जी हो रही है.
एलर्जी हो रही है. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि पेट पे बच्चे लोग जिद करते हैं तो पेरेंट्स लेके देते हैं, एंड विद इन 2 मंथ्स ऐसे बोलते हैं अभी मेरे बच्चे के बोर्ड एग्जाम है, वी डोंट वांट इट. एंड एट दैट टाइम वो डॉग्स को वो लोग एनजीओस में शिफ्ट करते हैं, या शिफ्ट नहीं करते. आज के टाइम पे पता नहीं है लोगों को क्या हो गया, वो लोग डायरेक्टली अबेंडन कर देते हैं
रास्ते
उनको.
पे छोड़ जाते हैं.
एंड वो ब्रीडेड डॉग है. व्हाई डोंट यू अंडरस्टैंड कि वो उसने दुनिया ही नहीं देखी है बचपन से. तो आप जब उनको छोड़ रहे हो, अगर आपके बच्चों को ऐसे रोड पे छोड़ दिया जाए, तो वो कितना बेचारा प्रेशर में आ जाएगा. या आप कहाँ पे अगर गुम हो जाओ, तो आपको कितना प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. एज जानवर जो है वो बोल नहीं पाता है. तो प्लीज आप कभी भी कोई भी ऐसा स्टेप लेते हो, कोई भी एनिमल्स को आपके घर पे लेके आते हो, एनिमल्स या बर्ड्स को, तो बहुत सोच समझ के लेके आइएगा, कि इट वुड बी अ वेरी बिग रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. जैसे आप घर के एक मेंबर हो, वैसे वो एक घर का
घर
मेंबर
का
है.
मेंबर है, एग्जैक्ट.
लाइफ टाइम उसका आपको, जब तक वो जिंदा है, यू नीड टू टेक अ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी फॉर दैट थिंग. सो उनको खिलौने के जैसा प्लीज मत समझिए. एंड अगर आप रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ले सकते हो, तो ही उन्हें आप लेके आइए. And one more message, what I want to spread from your help is, मैं लोगों से ये रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ कि आज का जो जनरेशन है वो काफ़ी बिजी हो चुका है. कि मंडे टू फ्राइडे दी ऑफिस आवर्स आर वेरी, मतलब जो हेक्टिक शेड्यूल रहता है, तो लोग क्या करते हैं, सैटरडे संडे करजत घूमने चले जाते हैं, लोनावाला चले जाते हैं, माथेरान चले जाते हैं. ये सबकी एक स्टोरी है, क्योंकि लोग इतने प्रेशर में हैं. जैसे मेरे घर की भी यही स्टोरी है. तो क्या हो जा रहा है, हम अपने जो बच्चे हैं उनको, जो ऐसी एनजीओज जो अच्छा काम कर रही है, उनको हम लोग लेके ही नहीं जा पा रहे ऐसी सब जगह पे. तो सभी पेरेंट्स से एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि मंथली एक सैटरडे या संडे ऐसा निकालो कि आपके नियर बाय कोई भी एनजीओ रहेगा जो अच्छा नोबल कॉज कर रहा है सोसाइटी के लिए. चाहे वो कोई अनाथ आश्रम रहे, चाहे वो वृद्ध आश्रम रहे, चाहे वो एनिमल्स का एनजीओ रहे, कोई ब्लड डोनेशन ड्राइव ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हो रहा है, या ऐसा कोई भी सोशल
अच्छा अच्छा
एक्टिविटीज जो
काम हो
अच्छा
रहा है.
काम कर रहा है. बचपन से अपने बच्चों को वो सोशल एक्टिविटी में जुड़ाइए, कि वही अपनी नेक्स्ट पीढ़ी है जो आगे जाके ये सब सेवा का काम करने वाली है. तो ये पेरेंट्स की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि एवरी मंथ एक बार ऐसे कोई एनजीओ में लेके जाओ, और बच्चों को ये संस्कार ये टाइम से दो कि वंस दे ग्रो बिग, कि वो लोग भी ऐसे हेल्पफुल रहेंगे.
They have compassion and love for their fellow human beings also and other creatures also.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are your accounts independently audited, Sagar?
Yes, ma'am. As we have a means the are all the doc means
A
the
certified
accounting
chartered accountant.
certified accounts are done by our CA, and each and every
Donations are exempt from tax.
yeah. It has been done every year as a time to time. And as our CA says, we work with the same rules and everything because we don't have that much of knowledge. So we have a decent CA who guide us with all the paperworks and everything. So we work like this way, and we
So
do
you
each
would
and
be
everything.
able to give the requisite reports to the corporate donors if they
Yes,
make a
ma'am. As
donation.
when we took the CSR certificate, we had a meeting with our CA. So he told that we need to give a number of documents when we take a CSR from any of the company. So whatever the documents the companies will require from our side, our accounts means the audited account reports or any other things, we are fine to share with them. And whatever the other documents also as a legal point of view which they need from our side, we would be surely sharing with
Very
the
happy to
companies who
share
are
with
helping us with the CSR funds.
And how would you acknowledge the funding? Would you mention the donors in your annual reports, and what other type of
Yes,
acknowledgements
as
would you be able to give?
wherever they are going to help us with the our new project where we need the number of shades and everything, or roads,
Medical
yeah,
equipment
medical equipments and everything, we are just going to put their name outside that place, a decent
donated by
donated by
the
them,
name
and
of the
a
company.
decent boards and everywhere where the public also should know that this company has supported us. So we are going to put each and everything on the मतलब जहाँ पे वो रूम रहेगा वहाँ पे एक decent वहाँ पे उनका वो ये रहेगा.
और अगर वो आपको they support you for like medicines and food for the dogs, then how would you acknowledge that?
Uh, as I told that we are
Fund
ready to
utilization
fund utilization certificates, and what we need to give them, we will be giving them each and everything, the
required.
videos and whatever the bills what we are going to pay to the
You
vendors,
can
or
always provide
yeah, we
those.
will provide them with each and everything, and it would be a
Yeah. It is heartwarming to have centers like the Bhumi Center, which is dedicated itself to the service of the stray animals, voiceless creatures of God who cannot speak for themselves. We appeal to all the corporates to set aside a small percentage of the CSR budget for these voiceless creatures of God and to join hands with centers like Bhumi because the strays in our areas are also our responsibility. We should learn to coexist and be compassionate to all God's creatures. Uh, we are we congratulate Sagar on taking up this noble task. He and his team
thank
are
you, ma'am.
doing he and his team are doing very commendable work in this area, and may God bless them, and may they have the blessings of all the creatures whom they are serving. Thank you, Sagar, for joining us today and telling us such good stories about the strays. Um, for all our viewers who wish to support Bhumi Jeev Daya Sambardhan Trust, the details are in the link is in the details of the video. All our viewers who are still with us, a big thank you for your support. And those NGOs who wish to be featured on our podcast, please do contact us. The details are in the description of the video. See you again soon, next time. Till then, be good, take care, stay safe, and God bless you all.